Y'all know who it is. Up next is the cannabis industry's longest continuously operating retailer and West Hollywood's right-leaning president of cannabis tourism. Here to break us off with a little bit of news from the right side, the right side of what? The right side of
The
being
right side of
wrong.
reality, Rico.
Right side of being wrong.
The right side of reality.
Y'all know who it is. Jason Beck.
Oh, yeah, everybody. So, Rico, you just covered a story from Florida where we're going to stay in Florida because it's sunny out there and it happens to be raining in California. Because my story, a Florida hemp bill, is a corporate takedown of the hemp extract industry disguised as a safety bill. If you want to write and file a bill in Florida that fulfills a corporate special interest agenda, the devil is in the details. On March 4th, Senate Bill 1676 and House Bill 1475, filed by Senator Colleen Burton, Republican from Polk County, and she's also chair of the Health Policy in Florida Senate, and Representative Will Robinson, Republican from Brattletown, Manatee County, would clarify legislative intent regarding the plant and its derivatives, including defining hemp extract as a food that requires time and temperature control for safety and integrity of product. The bill was written to create a regulatory framework to increase the safety of the products sold outside of the 22 licensed medical cannabis treatment centers, or the MMTCs, the vertically integrated multi-million-dollar businesses, many of which are multi-state organizations, better known as MSOs. But the motivation behind the development of these bills has less to do with the safety of the public and more to do about corporate greed of the MTCs, and of which have been impatiently waiting for the billion-dollar adult use market to finally come to Florida. But in defining, in quotation, synthetic cannabinoids, in the language of the bill, it has the potential to ban the sale and possession of federally legal hemp products such as hemp-derived Delta-8, Delta-9, and THCA flower. Anyone who currently owns or uses such products could commit a felony if the bill were to become law. This would include many ordinary citizens who use hemp products for health and wellness purposes and who do not wish to enter the Florida Medical Cannabis Registry. Some of the products that would be affected include hemp-derived Delta-8 and 9 edibles, hemp-derived Delta-8 vape cartridges, and CBD edibles, and THCA hemp flower. Cannabis researcher Dr. Greg Gerdeman indicated that the new definition of the hemp extract included exceeds 0.05 milligrams total tetrahydrocannabinol per dose, or 2 milligrams total tetrahydrocannabinol per container. That would axe the hemp gummy industry, as well as every full-spectrum hemp tincture. He continued, as written, this could arguably prohibit any hemp extract product. It kind of depends, I guess. I think on when the extract is considered complete, or if industry standard processing steps would be overlooked as just the initial process. In progress. Any extract is going to be distilled to remove solvent, which is simultaneously concentrating the cannabinoids and any other components that aren't boiled off. In fact, the more you look into the details of the bill, the more you realize that this bill was intended to destroy the hemp extract market that stands as competition to the MMTCs. In fact, it was written by one. In a recent conversation, former Commissioner of Agriculture Nikki Fried admonished the legislators filing and moving the bills forward. In a quote, she says, "Amazing how the allegedly small businesses supporting Republicans want to shut down a booming new industry to protect the medical marijuana monopolies." And when asked about the origins, she noted in a quote, "This is all Trulieve and needs to be called out," she says. The identical bill was filed in Arizona, and Trulieve has admitted that it was responsible for that filing, although they have not admitted to writing and lobbying for the Florida bill. It should be noted that Kim Rivers, the CEO of Trulieve, oversees all government affairs liaison efforts in Florida for the company. And the impact of this bill would be huge. It has the potential of creating thousands of felons as the market goes legacy, and can impact the 700 retailers in Florida that generate millions of tax revenue for the state, as well as employing thousands of workers. Multiply that by the 7 states that now have similar bills of similar origins, and the impact of corporate greed will be felt across the country. The Florida Healthy Alternatives Association has already begun to combat the bills and has raised over $1 million to lobby against these efforts. And the first hearing for the bill will be in the Senate Health, Senate Health Policy Committee, chaired by bill sponsor Burton. The House version has yet to be scheduled for its first committee hearing. But what do you guys think? Do we have the cannabis industry lobbying against the hemp industry for these bills? And oh man, it's all about the greed. And this is Jason Beck reporting for the High at 9 News. What do y'all think?